Hi, Karen Dice here, and this is the November 2016 Mortgage Rule and Regulation update from Mortgage Currency. All I can say is this month, some of these changes are going to blow your mind. So let's start out with Fannie and their DU validation service that's now available to all lenders. So a little bit of history here. Do you ever wonder how Rocket Mortgage and a couple of other large lenders were able to issue a real, honest-to-goodness loan guarantee within a 24-hour time period? Well, basically what it was a pilot program that allowed them to validate income, employment, assets, and on certain loan files, using a series of vendors, they can validate the information electronically. Now, Fannie has provided a checklist that walks you or your company through exactly how to qualify and how to sign up for this validation program. And if you have a wholesaler, see if they've signed up for it as well. Here's the thing. I suggest that you use that service for all the loan applications that you run through Fannie and see which ones make it through the system or not. I'm thinking those are going to be your slam dunk ones, the ones with long-term employment, good credit, you're probably a lot of money down. But hey, get back in the game, get those loans approved in 24 hours or less for those that qualify. So the next thing that Fannie did was introduce property waiver inspections. Now, this is a byproduct of collateral underwriting, and basically on certain properties in certain areas of the country, Fannie's database is going to verify the value of the property electronically. It's going to cost $75, but it'll save, if they do qualify, six or 8 weeks in the appraisal process, and maybe $500 to $800. However, it's for refinance transactions only for right now. And let me kind of give you some of the ratios. It's 70% for cash out primary residences, 60% cash out for second homes and investment properties. However, limited cash out up to 90% for primary and second homes, 75% limited cash out for investment properties. But it's not yet available for 2 to 4 families or 7 other different types of properties and transactions. So think about this. Combining the property waiver on a refinance with a DU valuation service, well, your job just got easier. By the way, this goes into effect December 10th, 2016. And one more thing, you have guessed it, more updates on Fannie's Home Ready program. They are now allowing buy downs and ARMs for 3 to 4 family owner occupied. And the latest change that you really need to know about is that if your borrower goes through the home counseling service and you have to enter that they have in your DU, when you enter in DU, that the ratio could be expanded to 50% on the back end because the counseling service is considered a compensating factor. Okay, a little update on Freddie. Now, they are revising their income qualification and verification process, but it's not happening till March 2017, so you have some time on that. But I need to mention that because I recommend there are 15 different updates, and it's important that you know what's coming down the pike. It's going to make it easier for people to qualify for if they're self-employed. Another change is how you're going to count fluctuating income, and it also talks about people who are working for temporary agencies or receiving 1099 income. That's going to change as well. Remember, this is Freddie. And some of the changes are going to align with Freddie, but not till March 2017. You probably already know that FHA lowered their occupancy ratios for condos. However, it doesn't necessarily mean that the project's going to be automatically approved. Subscribers can download an FHA condo approval checklist. Share it with your real estate agents to see if the unit qualifies for FHA financing. And finally, NMLS is now requiring criminal background checks for mortgage company owners, managers, and both direct owners and indirect owners. So think about this. If there's a joint venture out there with a real estate company broker, and they also hold an NMLS license, they are considered an indirect owner and must now provide a criminal background check to the MLS system. So in the past, only 26 states required criminal background checks on company owners and managers. Now Congress says it applies to everybody. So there are several other articles, updates that subscribers need to read about. But why subscribe to Mortgage Currency? Because getting a loan approved and closed these days is rocket science.